Welcome back to Celebrity Radio with me, Alex Belfield. Part 2 then of our exclusive interview with Tina Malone. Her brand new book is out now, Back in Control, which refers, of course, to her eating disorders, her mental health, her private life. It's all back in control. So Tina's told us she lost over 10 stone with the gastric band. And I asked her, how has this affected her body and the shape and appearance of it?
I've got a lot of skin around my stomach. I'm quite lucky in so much as, I don't think I look 51. But my skin's good on my arms and my body. I'm quite lucky that way. I have quite greasy, oily skin, which has benefited me in later life. So no, I don't look horrendous. I've just got, I guess, a flap of skin in my stomach, but it's not kind of down to my knees. And, inevitably I lost the big boobs, so I've got, my boobs at the moment are like golf balls in socks. People say they're like spaniel's ears. No, I could wrap mine round the back of my neck. But, and I've got a big, sexy, younger husband, and my God, does he love me. Funny enough, we were just laughing walking through town. I'm looking at all these girls and going, no, she looks fab, and he's not one of them fellas who looks to the floor. He'll look with me and go, well, no, yeah, or whatever.
What's the point of losing all that weight if he loved you big and he loves you slim? And even if you've got a...
now he doesn't need a JCB to throw me around the bedroom, that's why. And also to prolong my life. And I want to be able to get in a bath with him and sit on him, not have to hoist me out of it. So,
did it ever matter, though, in the beginning? Did he care? Is this all about you? Because it sounds to me, he's...
Oh, my God, of course it's about me. He didn't care. He, in so much as he's glad that I get wolf whistles more now and that men go everywhere I go. Oh, my God, you look incredible. To the point where my cousin, Carol, actually went to me, who's always been a size 10. She went, it must have been incredible being as fat as you were to suddenly go from being huge and ugly to looking fantastic, because so many more people comment on how you look. And he's glad that men look at me and I can wear shorts and I can wear a bathing costume on the beach and stuff like that. Of course he's glad. He'd be a liar if he wasn't. And he does say, I'm not a pizza eater, but he'll say to me if my slice of cake's too big, hey, come on, you know what I mean? But he loves me anyway, and he knows how good I am in the living room, in the kitchen, and in the bedroom, so he ain't going nowhere. No lap dancer in the world's ever going to run away with him. He just, you know what, I've never pinned a man down, because I always think they'll do what they're going to do. But basically, why would he chomp on a burger when he's got fillet steak at home?
And I don't know about you, losing weight does make you feel sexier and therefore hornier and want to be more sexual.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I've always been like that, so it's not really, that's not really ever been an issue with me. I've always been a 3 times a day girl, Alex, although I hasten to add, not at the moment. I beat him off with a big stick. In fact, I only said to him before, I've still got my big pregnancy knickers. If I wore them on my head, you'd still jump on me, wouldn't you? And he went, yeah. So, without being vile, but yeah, seriously,
and how easy is that to find? I guess you've spent your whole life looking for someone who loves you for being you. this guy sounds like an angel.
You know what he is? He's very laid back, Paul. Don't get me wrong, he's a 32-inch waist and a 44-inch chest. He's in the gym 7 days a week. And he's an ex-soldier, 10 years. He's seen things in Iraq and Afghan and Northern Ireland that, me or you wouldn't want to see. But he brings, a wealth of maturity in that way that I don't have to our relationship, because I am irresponsible in a lot of ways, spending, paying bills, God knows what else. I'm like a child. But like he always says, he sees the actor Tina Malone, sees the teacher, sees the mentor, sees the auntie, the mother, the sister, and all those things that I am to people. But he gets the girl, and he's very much, he wears the pants. I'm no Jordan, with little men running around fussing over me. He wears the pants as much as I do. I'm an academic. I'm highly read and well-travelled. And he would be the first to stand here next to me and say, I am more educated than he is. But he has a completely different wealth of knowledge and maturity than I do. And it works. And you know what I always think? The day all us women go, those shoes were 40 quid when they were 400. You know, we just do. That's part of our genetic makeup, I think.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care and he doesn't get it. And, you know, my husband, you can give him 500 quid to go and spend on 2 pair of trainees and a pair of pants, and he'll come back with 460 and go, I went to Topshop and look what I got. He's not interested in kind of clothes, jewellery and stuff like that, whereas I am, because being a big fat bird and only being able to shop in one shop for 20 years now means I can go in Harvey Nicks and Selfridges and buy all the designers. So I had a room full of bags and boots, but now I've got, like, hence the bankruptcy 2 years ago. But that's been cared because obviously I've been pregnant in the last 9 months and now have a almost 3-month-old. I wish you could see her, Alex. She's lying here on my knee in a little cow outfit with little cow bluebells on her feet and little pink ears on her hands, and she is the most beautiful thing.
Show business people generally don't like ugly fat people, in your own words, and they also don't like people with big personalities because they outshine them. So how did showbiz, particularly the women in show business, deal with Tina Malone?
Well, women, you see, with being a big fat bird, women never found me a threat.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. It's just funny the way you say that, but carry on.
Women, but it's the truth. Women don't... I had friends, actresses who were beautiful or ugly or all shapes and sizes and all ages, because when women stand next to a big fat bird, it makes them look even more attractive. So I was never a threat to them, or so they thought. And men like me because they think, well, you're so fat, you're not going to come on to me, so you wouldn't have the cheek, how wrong they are. And then they end up falling in love with me and going, Jesus Christ, I would never have fancied you if I walked in a room, but my God, now I'd rather have you than any other bird in here. And, you know, that's always worked as well. So, you know, in terms of showbiz, I think, you know, when I was starting out as an actress, I looked at the television, who earned the most money? Pauline Quirk, Caroline Quentin, Dawn French, Joe Brand. And I thought, these are all big birds. So my father always says, you get more and more and more, because in showbiz you can be anything you want. And, you know, as much as we bang on about, you know, anyone from the Kardashians and you know, all these weight, you know, to Nicole Richie, to Jordan, to Cheryl Cole, all the weight disorders, I also think, you know, when you hear these, even our local kind of talent, you know, the Martine McCutcheons, the Michelle Heatons, all kind of going through one food disorder and another, I think it's more their insecurity about the magazines and about everything. You see, I personally don't care if you take a picture of me tomorrow sitting in a cafe with a big cream bun hanging out my mouth with the cream all up my nose and everything. If I'm enjoying it, I don't give a toss, right? I actually really don't care what photos you take of me. I'm not interested.
But can't you see you're not playing that game, though? I mean, they're playing a game of being hot, and the trouble with age and show business is they get bored very quickly.
What, I've always been the same, whether I'm whatever age, and I don't mean giving up, because I love nothing more now than dressing up. And we're big boxing fans, me and my husband. We go to all the fights. You know, I'm friends with Frank Warren, and we get a lot of, you know, whether it's kind of Eubank or the Smiths or, you know, Kawasaki or, you know, Ricky Hatton. We go a lot of the fights, and I'm ringside. And I love the fact that, you know, of 20,000 men there and only 1,000 women, that all the men are going, oh my God, you look amazing. I love it. Of course I love attention. But if someone shouted, you fat, but, you know, I'm not interested. I really, seriously, unless he's sleeping with me or paying me mortgage, I don't care. Have
you had that where people have been deliberately rude?
I don't think anybody would dare, to be honest. I mean, people keep saying to me, don't they? She says as she puts another chocolate button in her mouth. People keep saying to me, you know, about the whole IVF thing, well, aren't you worried about the negativity? And I go, what negativity? I'm not aware of any. I mean... And I'm seriously not blinkered. I mean, I'm one of them women who can have a conversation with 3 people in a room and hear what's going on over there.
Right.
I'm nosy. I got slim for my health, to have a baby, to wear knickers and bras in the bedroom with the lights on, and to look sexy, and for my health, and to live longer, and to have IVF, right? Because my doctor went, who ate all the pies? and you've got no chance of getting IVF, whether you pay for it or mortgage your house for it, the size you are. No doctor in his right mind is going to give you IVF. So I got myself ready. I mean, you know what? I don't criticise anyone. I don't care what anyone else does. I can celebrate, you know, beauty, whether it's Charlize Theron or Cheryl Cole, two very beautiful, talented women.
But you said earlier about young girls. I mean, what do you think the impact compared to somebody like you as a big personality who doesn't care, or somebody like the Cheryl Coles who is so stick thin, or even Victoria Beckham, who's probably a better example? I don't know a guy in this world who finds her attractive because she's so thin.
I don't know a woman really who finds her attractive, but you know, I kind of think you can be thin and attractive and sexy, because Kate Moss is a perfect example of that. I seriously believe she doesn't care what people think. Victoria Beckham's a whole different kettle of fish, I mean, isn't she? I mean, you know, she's a wonderful mother, designer, and all those things, but I guess if you haven't got one particular wonderful talent, you will play around with lots of others. And, you know, so, you know, that she's been lucky in so much as she's created a fortune and got beautiful, healthy children. But would I want to be her? No. And people say, why doesn't she smile? I mean, I think it's fairly obvious why she doesn't. You know, I've always rather been...
Why is that then? Why do you think she can't smile?
Because there's a certain sense of achievement that comes with being in our business that you want to attain. Otherwise, why, when you've made your 50 million, don't you bugger off to an island somewhere and just have your kids? No. You want that constant adoration. But if people go to you, well, hang on, you're not one of the best designers in the world, you're not one of the best dancers, one of the best singers, one of the best blah, 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 right? You're always going to feel kind of insecure if that's what you wanted to achieve.
So you think despite all her success and the David Beckham husband, there's still an insecurity there?
Of course there is. My God, she smacks of it. Of course there is. Otherwise, why is she placked in makeup with high heels on every day while taking the kids out? Come on.
So if you had the chance to be Tina Malone or Victoria Beckham, you'd rather be you?
Oh my God, the only thing I would want of Victoria Beckham's are 4 beautiful, healthy children and a bank balance. That's it. Seriously, wouldn't want David. You joking? He'd spend longer in the bathroom than me.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? So good luck to her, and I've got nothing against her, but it's not for me. Listen, I'd rather be Judi Dench with 10 million than Jordan with 100 million.
Check out celebrityradio.co.uk for the full 60-minute interview with Tina Malone, live from our home. You can also hear all 7 parts of this interview at YouTube at our channel, Alex Belfield, where we had 5.5 million minutes viewed last year. You can also buy Tina's new book, Back in Control, at Amazon or in your local bookshop. You're listening to an exclusive hour-long interview with me, Alex Belfield, and Tina Malone at celebrityradio.co.uk.